In an era when misleading claims spread across digital networks faster than confirmed information, and a single unchecked report can cause widespread uncertainty, this is Jeff News, your dependable outlet that clears away the distractions to deliver direct, reliable facts in a straightforward manner. This evening, we examine a prominent misleading story that's captured widespread attention. The claimed official confirmation of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's death in an Iranian military operation. Was this a legitimate development or merely another form of illusion? Let's methodically go through the details from start to finish. The suggestion that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was officially pronounced dead after an Iranian operation ranks among the most rapidly disseminated fabrications to arise during the escalated hidden confrontation between Israel and Iran. This rivalry grew markedly intense late in 2025 and persisted forcefully into the early months of 2026. Soon after, Iranian-affiliated state channels and related Telegram communities began distributing various versions of the account, often accompanied by unclear images supposedly showing plumes from what they termed the Prime Minister's official site in Jerusalem or a nearby guarded location. The expression "Netanyahu dead Iran missile" gained massive traction in multiple languages on platforms including X, TikTok, Instagram, and WhatsApp groups throughout the Middle East and South Asia. The wording in numerous posts closely resembled the exaggerated headlines from unreliable content aggregators, particular pro-Iran Telegram channels, and several quick setup imitation news pages registered shortly beforehand. These sources consistently reused similar phrasing. For example, urgent update, Netanyahu confirmed dead in Iranian assault, frequently paired with an outdated image of the leader or an unrelated explosion photo from Israel taken well earlier. This account drew added power from deliberately mimicking genuine breaking news structures. Words like confirmed imply rigorous validation across independent, reliable channels, official releases, and thorough corroboration, none of which were present. In contrast, major Israeli media outlets, Haaretz, Yedioth Ahronoth, Israel Hayom, Kan 11, Channel 12, Channel 13, plus international agencies such as Reuters, AFP, AP, and Western broadcasters with Jerusalem bases including BBC, CNN, Sky News, France 24, and Deutsche Welle, either remained silent on the speculation or issued clear rejections within the first 12 to 18 hours. No death declaration emerged from the Prime Minister's administration, IDF Communications, Foreign Ministry, Knesset, or Netanyahu's family and close security associates. Instead, the Prime Minister's representatives issued short, sharp statements labeling the Iran-originated reports as intentional psychological operations and routine state propaganda. The total lack of trustworthy visual proof further undermines the narrative. In today's world, where cell phone videos, drone captures, and live satellite imagery appear almost instantly after major incidents, no credible photo, footage, or geolocated evidence emerged depicting a direct strike on Netanyahu or conclusive signs of his death. Images that circulated, depicting smoke and fire over Jerusalem or Tel Aviv, were routinely recycled from earlier Iranian missile waves in October 2024, or from unrelated cases like Houthi drone strikes on Eilat or standard Israeli military training mishaps. Fact-check organizations swiftly performed reverse image searches, tracing most viral visuals to stock photo collections or archived conflict material. Furthermore, the rumor's peak circulation aligned suspiciously with periods of significant strategic challenges for Tehran. Iranian missile barrages, while inflicting civilian casualties and damage in places such as Beersheba and Rishon LeZion, achieved no substantial penetration of Israel's multi-tiered defenses: Arrow, David's Sling, and Iron Dome. The IRGC's public boast of a successful surprise hit on the Zionist adversary's command corps demanded a narrative win to offset shortcomings. Claiming the Israeli leader's death, even absent evidence, shifted regional and domestic focus away from the Khaybar Shekan and Fatah missiles' limited impact. This fabricated claim originated almost exclusively in Iran's controlled information space before extending through aligned or opportunistic networks. Early posts pushing the death idea appeared on IRGC-linked Telegram channels, associated Persian outlets, and semi-official Farsi X accounts long used to echo regime hardliners. One initial post, appearing soon after missile activity ended, stated in Persian approximately, "With divine support, the accused Netanyahu met justice in tonight's noble action," featuring an explosion emoji and Palestinian flag. Quickly, near-identical versions, sometimes auto-translated to Arabic, Urdu, Turkish, English, surfaced from pro-Axis profiles, creating a misleading impression of diverse independent sources. Viral dynamics then accelerated. High follower accounts, often from Pakistan, Iraq, Lebanon, Yemen, and European diaspora communities, reposted with minimal addition. The concise format, short text, dramatic visual, urgent phrasing, fueled rapid algorithmic spread. By the time English-language versions proliferated, the rumor had amassed millions of views, retweets, shares, and quotes, many from users adding celebratory emojis or slogans without seeking verification. Hashtags including Netanyahu dead, Iran retaliates, justice for Gaza, and end to Zionism trended locally, amplifying visibility despite lacking basis. Iranian state media adopted caution. Outlets like Press TV and Tasnim News avoided direct death declarations, using ambiguous phrases such as uncertain condition, precise hit on decision center, or severe impact on Zionist leadership, allowing proxies and influencers to infer lethality. This plausible deniability pattern is standard in Tehran's operations during escalations. Unofficial voices make bold claims while official ones refrain, preserving restrained appearance while securing propaganda benefits. The absence of support from credible journalism remains the strongest evidence of falsehood. Israeli broadcasters and papers with constant security monitoring and official access reported nothing on the prime minister's death. From Haaretz, frequently critical of Netanyahu, to Yedioth Ahronoth, wide reach, Israel Hayom, government-aligned, and Khan 11, none referenced a confirmed assassination. Coverage instead addressed interceptions, casualties in Beit Shemesh, 9 killed in one strike, damage assessments, and Netanyahu's orders for intensified Iranian targeting. International wires followed. Reuters live-tracked exchanges without death mentions. AP covered strikes and fallout sans leadership vacuum hints. AFP detailed barrages without personal target validation. Jerusalem-based Western networks, CNN, BBC, Sky News, France 24, Deutsche Welle, provided extensive reporting on launches, defenses, and Netanyahu's vows for escalation. None confirmed his passing. Some aired recent statements, like his Fox News interview framing the conflict as finite, emphasizing decisive action against Iran's regime threat. Al Jazeera covered escalations and Iranian claims, but noted no Israeli confirmation of death. Arab-leaning channels like Al Mayadeen echoed IRGC ambiguity on unclear fate, but avoided unsubstantiated declarations. This restraint reflects stringent verification in high-stakes conflicts, especially for sitting leader deaths. No family statement, emergency Knesset succession session, half-mast flags, or diplomatic signals of change occurred. Contrastingly, Khamenei's later confirmed death in Israeli-U.S. strikes drew prompt global coverage with Iranian and U.S. sourcing. Iran relied on an IRGC spokesman's Fars broadcast video claiming Khaybar Sheikhan hits on Netanyahu's Jerusalem office and Air Force chief's site, yet offered no visuals, coordinates, damage proof, or follow-up indicators. Credible reporting requires satellite imagery, e.g., Maxar, geolocated videos, or admissions. None provided. Fact-checkers at the Times of Israel labeled it fake news in live blogs, noting no matching Israeli fallout. Tempo.co deemed the March 3, 2026 rumor false, identifying manipulated AI media and citing Netanyahu's same-day Fox News appearance. Wyon News debunked assassination Germany flight claims, highlighting PMO meeting confirmations post-window. Dubawa rated it false, contrasting with verified other eliminations. Regional verifiers traced content to recycled prior barrage footage. Checks used reverse searches, metadata, timelines versus Netanyahu's schedule, official releases, like his March 3rd Paul Mackham Air Base visit briefing leaders and UAV teams. Such documented activities, photos, videos, presence, directly contradicted death incapacitation notions. Consensus, classic wartime propaganda boosting Iranian morale while sowing confusion. IRGC's March 2, 2026 statement via Fars Telegram claimed surprise retaliation with Khaybar Sheikhan missiles hitting Netanyahu's office and Air Force chief's location, describing agile, evasion-capable quasi-ballistic weapons on 450-kilometer range. They hinted at Netanyahu's unknown post-strike status sans proof. No Jerusalem impacts registered. Defenses handled threats without breaches. PMO swiftly called it fake news for psychological effect. Military confirmed interceptions, no leadership site casualties. Netanyahu continued publicly. Statements vowing escalation, Tel Aviv meetings, Beit Shemesh visit post-civilian deaths. This aligned with Israel's rapid disinformation countermeasures. March 2, 2026. Netanyahu visited Beit Shemesh strike site. 9 civilians killed prior day, including siblings. With officials, he assessed damage, consoled families, pledged rebuilding aid. Government photos captured him addressing media residents. In remarks during Operation Roaring Lion, U.S.-Israeli, he condemned Iranian civilian targeting, contrasted Israel's defense, warned of nuclear missile threats to humanity. He framed actions as protecting Israel, U.S., world via Trump collaboration, aimed at enabling Iranian regime overthrow after 47 years for democratic freedom. This visible photographed appearance refuted absence harm claims. In nearby statements, including Beit Shemesh and Hannity Fox interview, Netanyahu described operations as quick, decisive, Iran at weakest since power seizure. Effort targeted IRGC missile sites to eliminate nuclear threat. Inaction risked untouchable Iran endangering region. He addressed Iranians, "Aid is here. You're not enemies," promising global impact of Israel's response. Engagements, Tel Aviv briefings, site visits, media, confirmed active leadership. Rumor peaked amid March 2026 exchanges, Iranian nightly barrages, Israeli deep strikes. Feeds filled with mislabeled explosion clips as proof of office hit. No craters, medical evacuations, leaks, command disruptions slowed spread. War chaos, sirens, shelters, real casualties, blended sensationalism with facts. Iranian vague command hub phrasing invited lethal interpretations. Spread maximized in anti-Israel leaning Arabic, Persian, Urdu, Turkish areas. Despite fast checks, denials, war emotions, Khamenei death, escalation fears, prolonged echo chamber life, followed state disinfo pattern, IRGC FAR's origin. Proxies, mainstream, identical phrasing, recycled visuals, bots, amplifiers, algorithms favoring urgency. Falsehoods outpaced corrections in wars. Initial vacuum allowed millions of views. Reliable sources, Reuters, AP, BBC, Haaretz, Times of Israel, provided verified updates sans rumor endorsement, stressing multi-source caution. In fluid conflicts, single-biased reports warrant skepticism. Official statements, geolocated evidence, leadership visibility anchor against propaganda. In summary, this analysis exposes the rumor's fragile core, born in unverified Iranian claims and viral frenzy, dismantled by Israeli global fact checks, countered by Netanyahu's resolute public actions amid genuine threats, vowing to neutralize dangers despite baseless campaigns. A reminder, falsehoods thrive in war's uncertainty, exploiting emotions and distorting truth, demanding vigilance against unverified spins. At Jeff News, we go beyond headlines. We empower you to see clearly. If this clarified things, subscribe and enable notifications. Join those prioritizing facts. Comment. What's another notable falsehood in this Israel-Iran conflict? Let's discuss openly. Until next time, stay discerning and verify. In rapid wars, single-source partisan claims require caution. Official positions, verified evidence, and leadership continuity remain key defenses against misinformation.